Hi, my name is Kaylin. Welcome back to my channel and the 15-day challenge. Today we are on day 4. Yesterday we worked on the upper body and the neck. Today we're going to work on the lower body, the hips and the hamstrings. So we'll begin on your back. Come on down to the floor and lay onto your back. Once you are down, tuck the shoulder blades underneath the chest and then bring the soles of the feet together if that feels okay on the hips. If you need some extra support, feel free to grab blocks and slide them underneath the knees. Now take the palms and bring one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart, keeping the collarbones broad, keeping the heart lifted, and then close your eyes today. Let's take a nice slow breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and exhale, let it go. Do that same thing, nice breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Seal the lips. Let's take a breath in through the nose. And out of your nose, exhale. One more time, breath in. Out of your nose, exhale. Let's reach the arms up and over your head. Bend your elbows and cactus the arms out to the sides. Nice and easy. Let's start to turn your head right and left, massaging the back of the head into the floor. Do one more each direction. And then come back into center. Take the hands to the knees. Have the knees close together and then hug your knees in towards your chest. Let's take a little rock side to side. Massage the low back. Then place your left foot down onto the floor, right ankle to the top of the thigh, figure 4 the legs. Take the right palm and thread it through an interlace behind your left hamstring, grounding down into the tailbone and flexing at the feet. Take a breath in and an exhale. One more in and one more out. Release the legs, hug your knees back in towards your belly, give yourself a squeeze. Without doing anything yet, you're just gonna grab the back of your thighs and then curl your shoulders up off the floor, reaching the arms forward, now picking the feet up and flexing the toes. Just one breath in and one exhale. Lower everything down, right foot down, left ankle, top of the thigh. Open up from the hips. Left arm slides through and interlaces behind the right hamstring, grounding down into your tailbone and flexing at the feet. Big breath in and exhale. One more in and one more out. Unwind your legs, hug your knees back in towards your belly. We'll take one last little boat, flex your toes, lift the shoulders up, squeeze the navel in and reach the arms forward. Big breath in, exhale. Last one, and exhale. Rock and roll once, twice, or 3 times. Come on up. Cross your legs and sweep them around and over. Come to a tabletop, hands and knees. Spread the palms nice and wide. Press into the mat, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Hips up to the sky. Let's walk our dog right and left. Starting to open up the hamstrings, opening up the legs. Hips stay nice and lifted. And then pause, walk your feet a bit wider than your hips. Bend your knees, bring your chest through, but stick your booty way up in the sky. Head is heavy and relaxed. Just a breath in here and an exhale. Keeping the legs, walk your hands backwards toward your toes. Allow your heels to land. Inhale, lengthen out the spine halfway. Exhale, bend it over. One more. Inhale, lengthen out your spine. Take your torso up and over to the right leg with the legs as they are and just take a small fold. See if you can line your hips up next to each other. Inhale, come back to center and then switch over to the left leg. Little fold, hips stay together. Inhale, come back into center, lengthen out your spine. Let's walk back to that downward facing dog. Hips stay up high. Walk your feet hip distance apart, lift up onto your tippy toes, roll forward to plank position, shift forward, stack the shoulders, fire up the legs. Downward facing dog, hips up and back. One more inhale, roll forward to plank, come down onto your belly, use the knees if needed. Untuck your toes, inhale, baby cobra, lift the heart. Exhale, lower the heart down. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. Right leg will come up to the sky, three-legged down dog. Bend the right knee, open up the right hip, squeeze the heel in. Inhale, re-lengthen the leg, flex your toes. Step the right foot in between your hands, big giant lunge. We're gonna take the right hand and release it next to the left hand. Drop the left knee down, untuck your left toes, and then walk your right foot right. So you have some space between the legs, diving deeper into the hips. Take a breath in and an exhale. Left hand stays grounded, right hand finds your right thigh or knee, and take a small twist over that right side, allowing the hips to soften. Right arm can reach up to the sky when you're ready. Hold for a breath and an exhale. Gaze down, right hand comes to the floor. Tuck the back toes, pick your back knee up. So where the left hand is, that's where your left foot is going to step. Toes a bit out, heels a bit in. Now sit the booty down. If your heels don't come all the way down, that's okay. Hands can find the prayer heart center, grounding but lifting up, opening up from the heart. Let's hold for a breath and an exhale. Hands down, hips up high, turn your toes forward. Inhale, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, fold it down. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, and let's roll our way up to stand. Relax the shoulders, then walk your feet to touch. Arms up toward the sky, big breath in. Exhale, soft knees, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen it out. Exhale, hands down, knees soft. Step your left foot back. Spin the left heel down, warrior two, windmill up to stand. So right toes are forward, right knee is forward, shoulders soften. Take a breath in and an exhale. One more in and one more out. Inhale, stretch through the right leg. Hips shift back, triangle on the exhale. Right arm on the right leg. Left arm reaches up, chest stays tall. Big breath in and big exhale. Hold for one more and one more exhale. Root down into the feet, return to warrior two, lifting up from the chest. Gaze over the right fingertips, release the hands to the floor, step back, down dog. Try to lift and step back. Roll forward to plank position, inhale. Come all the way down to the belly, elbows in tight. Untuck your toes, inhale, baby or medium-sized cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, chest down, tuck toes, downward facing dog, pike your hips up to the sky. Big breath in and big exhale. Left leg floats up and back, breathe in. Bend the left knee, open up the left hip. Inhale, re-stretch and lengthen it out long. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Left hand is going to come on the inside of the left foot. Walk your left foot left and drop the back knee down. Untuck the back toes and start to soften into the hips. Knee on top of ankle and then taking the left hand to the left thigh or knee and twisting. Breath in through the heart and exhale. Left arm can float up to the sky. Gaze down, release your left hand back to the floor. Tuck the right toes, pick your right knee up. Right foot steps where the right hand is, toes out, heels in, drop the hips toward the floor, hands can find the prayer. So kind of pressing the elbows into the inner shins, but grounding into your pinky toes, opening up from both sides of the hips. One more inhale and one more exhale. Hands down to the floor, hips lift, turn the toes forward. One breath in, one exhale. Bend knees, tuck chin, roll your way up to stand. Shrug the shoulders, walk the feet to touch, arms float up. Exhale, soft knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands down, step the right foot back. Pivot the right heel down, warrior two. Inhale, windmill up to stand. Left toes forward, left knee forward. 2 breaths. Exhale. One more in, one more out. Inhale, stretch the left leg, triangle, hips shift back, left arm down, right arm to the sky. Kind of rooting into the legs, but opening from the front of the body. Hold for your breath in and your exhale. Warrior two, root into the feet, return to stand. Gaze over the left fingertips. Exhale the hands to the floor. Down dog, lift and step up and back. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Lower down to the belly, exhale. Untuck toes, inhale, baby or medium-sized cobra. Exhale, chest lowers. Tuck toes, downward facing dog. Hips up toward the sky. Lift up onto your tippy toes. Gaze forward, bend your knees. Either hop your feet around the hands or walk your feet around the hands. Come back into that little squat we've worked on. Hips dip, hands to the heart center, open up the chest. One more inhale, one more exhale. Hands come down, hips lift right back up. Interlace the hands above the tailbone, let the arms stretch over. Hips stay high. Arms can come down to the floor, tuck the chin in, roll the way up to stand, stand, stand. Soften the shoulders, bring the feet underneath the hips. So from here, root into the left foot. Bring your right knee up into your chest. Interlace the hands and flex the foot. Chest tall, heart tall. Left hand, left hip. Right hand can stay, or first two peace fingers, yogi toe lock the right big toe. We're lifting up and then out to the right. Left arm might extend. So if the leg is long, that's great. If it's bent, that's great. If you have the knee, that's great. Just try to test your balance. You have another breath in, another breath out. If the leg is long, keep it long. Bring it back out in front of you. Rebend the knee, then arms up toward the sky. Release the foot down and sit to chair pose. One breath in, one exhale. Inhale, stand up, bring the hands to the prayer. Left knee into your chest, interlace and flex the foot. Open up, find the whole foot as you root down into the leg. Right hand finds the right hip. First two peace fingers can yogi toe lock. You might extend out and you might keep it soft. We're going out to the left. Right arm can extend and your chest stays tall. Notice if your hips go with you, try to keep them forward. Taking a breath in and an exhale. Keep the leg long if it's long, bent if it's bent. Bring it back to center, rebend, knee to the chest, core is engaged. Step down, chair pose, toes forward, weight to the heels. One breath in, one exhale. Inhale, stand, sweep your hands to the heart. Arms reach right back up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower your hands. Have a seat down onto the floor. All right, so from here, easy seat. Left shin first, right leg in front. Open up your hips, open up your chest. Start to walk your hands forward. Notice if your booty starts to lift up and press it back down. Shoulders from the ears, head can soften. Hold for your breath. Exhale. One more in and one more out. Roll your way all the way up. So we just did this standing. Scoop the right knee and stay lifted from your chest. Right hand to the knee or yogi toe lock. Lift up and we're going out to the right, bringing the heart through. So the balance aspect is out of it, just hips and hamstring. Bring the leg back to center, rebend the knee, and now scoop the left leg up to meet the right. Chest is open, heart is open. Reach forward if you can. Hold for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Exhale, come on down. Good. Right leg in first, left leg in front. Root the seat, lift from the heart, and let's fold on down. Elbows down, palms down, head can soften, but root down so your booty stays on the floor. Breathing in. Exhale. One more in and one more out. Roll your way all the way up. Left hand to the left knee or first two peace finger yogi toe lock. This is a great place to try the yogi toe lock. Heart comes through, left leg left, right arm to the right, opening everything up. Bring the leg back into center. We'll take one final boat pose for your core. Feet lift, chest lifts, belly's working. Reach forward. You're here for 3. And last 2. Take one more lift, lift, lift. And one more exhale. Find your comfortable seat. Sit up tall, reach your arms up toward the sky. Exhale, hands down into your heart. You did it. Day 4 is complete. Thank yourself for joining, for committing to something this week. And I thank you for joining. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so now, and I'll see you tomorrow.